Hello guys, this is Aiden07 and today we have a very special person here. Introduce yourself.
Oh, hello. Usually I'd start my videos saying, hello, my little cows, because that's what I call my fans. But for the people who don't know me, hello. My name is Mother Oxen of YouTube channel, Mother Oxen.
So let's start with the first question.
hmm
How did you come with your YouTube channel name and how did it all start?
So back in the day, I used to be like a commenter under other like big Stan Twitter channels, right? And my profile picture used to be like perhaps like Otis. My fans started branding. We started branding because I really wanted to name my fans. I felt like it was like a rite of passage. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna be the cow cold, and I'll be Mother Oxen, and you will be my little cows.
How did you start your channel? What were the first videos you uploaded?
Oh, yeah, okay, no. So basically, I used to have Twitter, and I would look for very specific reaction videos that I would use for myself. My channel was basically like an archive for like videos that I would need in the future or for videos that I liked. So the first few videos are I think that has got some issues to work out. Obviously the infamous "It was all a lie, she lied" video and some other videos.
But how did you actually get into the whole stunt Twitter thing? Did it just
mm,
appear on your recommended or stuff like that?
I'm pretending like this is so long ago. It was literally a year ago, but like no, I basically got into it. I think what happened was one of the bigger stand Twitter channels had like a Twitter group chat, and I joined that one. And then they would send like reaction videos and stuff, whatever. And then I was like, you know what? I want to save these videos because I like them or I think they're funny or I need them. Let me upload them to YouTube. And then because I'd leave so many comments unlike other people's videos, people would start to check out my channel and I started gaining traction and then I was like, maybe this is something I could actually pursue. Yeah, you get like a hit video or two and then your channel starts booming and growing. And then it's just basically upkeeping funny content.
Do you think you will do like a Discord server or something like that?
Um yeah, yeah, I used to have a Discord server, but I took it down because I'm not responsible, And the thing was, all the people in the server were like kind of weird, but I love them. They're my weird little cows. But I just didn't want like something to leak or people to get doxxed, and then it's like, yeah, but it happened in Mother Oxen server. So I was like, we ain't doing this, and I just deleted it.
Well, I mean,
It's a lot.
if you think that's really bad, you probably shouldn't be aware of what happened in Zin's server.
Oh.
It lives off of drama. Sometimes it gets way too out of control.
Heard stories like through the grapevine because I'm like, I don't use Discord, so when I'm on here, I message everyone and I'm like, hey girl, how you been? And then they like tell me stories. They're like, oh, this happened. Oh, this person got exposed, and I'm like, okay. So basically, what everybody's saying is that it's good that I took my Discord server down when I took it down.
So, what are your future plans for your channel?
For my channel, well, okay, up until this point, I've focused mainly on Twitter content, but I'm now branching out into TikTok content as well. I also, when I have like calm and quiet days, I would like to restart my podcast that I used to do a year ago, and just do more live streams and like connect with my audience even more. Because I feel like the whole thing, and this is what I've said from the start, right? I don't want to be like one of those nameless like Stan Twitter channels. Like I actually want my little cows to know me as a person, which is why I had a Discord server, why I interact so much with them as a Twitter channel, which is why I, from the start, was like very transparent with my fans, and I was like, yo, listen, I'm not just a Twitter channel, like I'm also an actual person here.
Yeah, and that's why some people told me that hey, you can do stunt Twitter memes, but I do prefer to make a content that is longer because once your audience becomes accustomed to 4-second videos, I mean, it's going to be very difficult for them to be watching a 10, 20-minute video or a 30-minute live stream, you know?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I agree.
What is your background and where are you from?
My background, as in like my race.
Like, I don't know where your parents come from, I don't know where you come from, where were you born, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Okay, fun. So I live in the Netherlands. It's like this tiny, irrelevant country in Europe. My mother and father are both from Suriname, which is a tiny and irrelevant country in Latin America. Which, by the way, no, let's talk about it because apparently I'm like a Caribbean island girl. Like apparently, because what happened was during slave trade they brought people from India to like Suriname in the Caribbean, and then that region of the Caribbean got called like Indo-Caribbean. So I'm basically an island girl, right? But anyways, so they're from there. My mother was born here in the Netherlands, but my father came from Suriname. But like that was when they were like three. So I'm just basically Dutch. There's not really much interesting going on there.
Do you actually like, I don't know, keep some cultural traditions from Suriname or your family does, or do you just have very similar cultures to the rest of the Netherlands?
Um, yeah, no, that's really funny actually. So basically, I was brought up not really strict on religion. Like my mother, because I grew up with my mother really gave me a lot of freedom. She was like, you can explore whatever you want, but like she did teach me like certain Hindu traditions. For example, Diwali, which is what we had on Thursday actually. It's like a celebration where you light a type of candle. It's called a diya, and it's supposed to like represent prosperity for the new year, right? So it's basically like Hindu New Year. I do have some Hindu traditions from home, and then because I got so much freedom, I really got to like create my own perception of the world. But then when I started looking into Hinduism, I was like, damn, my beliefs like about the universe, about karma, about reincarnation really line up with Hinduism. So I've also gotten a it's like a Bible, but like the Hindu Bible. I got a Hindu Bible from my aunt, and it's on my desk here, and I'm planning on reading it and like just seeing what it says because I do I really align with Hinduism.
Do you like the place you live in?
Oh, I love it. I love it because I like the like city life. It's always busy. There's always something happening. I live in the ghetto, so Oh, am I allowed to say ghetto? I don't.
I mean, it's not a bad word. Most of the
No,
population lives in a bad neighborhood, so who cares?
fair enough. Like I'm from the ghetto. It's fine. No, basically, I live at the ghetto, so like at the end of my street, people like get shot, and you hear like a gunshot, and you're like, "Oh, fun," So I do really like the city life, and I've been to like different cities, and they all fucking suck. Like honestly, I'm glad that I live in my city because I don't think I would like other cities. Like I want to get out of here. I need to go.
If you like the place you live in really much, you want to come back as fast as possible, usually.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I know like this city, I know it from the back of my brain. Like if you take me somewhere, I would be able to find my way back home.
What do you like to do in your free time aside of YouTube?
Besides YouTube, well, I mean, I'm pursuing a higher education, so that always has priority. But for example, in my spare time, I like to do YouTube. I like to cook and bake, which I also connect to YouTube by doing live streams and cooking shows. Um, I like to write, which I think I posted one story of mine to YouTube, and then I was like, no, no, we're not doing this anymore. Like I was too embarrassed of it, but like taking photos. If you check my community tab, youtube.com/mother Oxen. If you check my community tab, I do take a lot of like pictures and I post, and I'm like, hey,
So that's a lot of hobbies. What dishes do you like to cook?
really, really anything. I usually go for like sweet things like cakes and puddings and that type of stuff. But like up until this point, it's been a lot of Italian, like a lot of pasta, penis, a lot of pasta.
Yeah, I mean, my best friend just she was in Italy this summer, and she was like, I have only ate pasta in like 3 months. I'm sick of it. I will never eat pasta again in my entire life.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like it's like you're in Italy, the country. If you don't eat pasta in Italy, you're not gonna eat it anywhere else.
But yeah, I mean, Italy, at least in Europe, is the big culinary country here. So let's start with the spicy questions.
Oh, okay. I'm okay. Listen, no, here we are. I'm kind of nervous because I was like, yeah, you should keep me on my toes, but now I'm like, I don't want to be on my toes anymore.
What was your biggest fight and how did you feel when it happened?
Ooh, let's talk about it. Okay, imagine me, a little gay man, right? I'm in the first year of high school, so there are these like dudes who like was really into, right? So they were like standing at the end of the hallway, and some girls from my class sat like close to them. So I was like, if I befriend the girls, I can like have like a clear view of them, you know? So then, so I get really close to the girl. It gets worse. It gets worse. So then I befriend this Chinese girl, and she's like, oh my god, you're my best friend. I love you so much. Like we used to go out. We used to have a lot of fun. You know. We got to like the third year, and then there was like a new girl, and I befriended the new girl because I know what it's like to be the new girl, and I'm like, no, I don't want anybody to feel like that. Like I'm nice. So I befriended her, but then I started seeing that the Chinese girl was trying to take the new girl away from me, right? So then me and the new girl were drinking coffee, and the new girl like looks at me and she's like, I need to tell you something, and I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, the Chinese girl said that you don't deserve to be at this level of education because I was struggling. Which, what the fuck? If you're my friend, you should like always be like, no, he can do it. No, I will help him. And she was like, no, he doesn't deserve to be in here. He should be at a lower education level. Which
Oh,
the Netherlands has like education levels. You have like, but I did like kind of ruin her reputation everywhere because I was petty and mad. So I started telling everybody like, yeah, damn, she's like a fake friend. She's like a snake bitch, you know. So I made some mistakes, but I feel like it's justified because she was trying me.
lol.
I love that. Just no comment. Just no comment.
Let's just do like the
Let's
beauty.
just cut that part
Yeah,
out.
let's just do like the booty gurus and just no comment. Let's
No
let's.
comment.
What happened between you and your gym teacher? Which is something that
Ooh.
you apparently wanted to talk about. So let's hear
No, no,
it.
no, no. Cause listen. Cause apparently, okay. So listen. I have a boyfriend now, right? And I feel like I don't know if this is like a universal experience, but I feel like the moment you get with somebody, everybody wants a piece, right? So what happens? I failed the year, had to do it again, but I'm now in in a new gym class with people I don't know. So I'm just standing there being pretty, not really trying. And then the gym teacher, we were playing volleyball. The gym teacher's like, "Yeah, come here." So I come over, and it's like, "Yeah, would you like to join the volleyball team?" And I was like, "The volleyball team?" Because I wasn't trying. Like I was just being pretty, and it was like, "Yeah, would you like to join the volleyball team?" And I was like, when? And he was like, "Yeah, whenever you want." Which first red flag, but anyways. So I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." And he was like, "Yeah, this Thursday." I went, "Ooh," because that's when Diwali happened. Then I want to invite students too, and I was like, "Students or just me?" And then he like, and then so I was just like, because that man controls my grades. I'm not gonna be rude. So I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, fun, fun." And then he looks at me and goes, "Yeah, we can, play volleyball, and then we can go eat a slice of pizza together." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean a slice of pizza together? What does that mean?"
Oh my god.
I know.
Teachers were like super weird and super like against students, so I couldn't imagine one of them to be like, "Hey, do you
Oh,
want to go hang out and to a pizza place?"
I mean, listen, hear me out. He doesn't look bad. Like he doesn't look like the other gym teachers. He's like kind of hot. don't don't tell anyone. But like that. The worst part is that he controls my grades.
Just be like, I don't know, like.
I have COVID. Don't kiss me.
So do you have any other cursed high school classmate stories? The spiciest one.
The spiciest one. I mean, the only things I really have are like rumors that were being spread about me. For example, I basically spent 3 years in like a public high school, and then the last 3 years and this year, I spent in private school, private high school, right? And apparently somebody went into that bathroom and wrote Arish, which is my name, Arish. Arish sucks dick in the bathroom, like on the bathroom stall. So that was like a thing. And the funniest part was that I was like, I wasn't holy because I've never been holy. Like I didn't even do anything. I was just like living my life, and somebody wrote Arish sucks dick in the bathroom. I was like, oh, okay,
But when
thanks.
was this? Like, did they just tell someone in your class or something like that?
No, like they wrote it on the wall of the bathroom in like a Sharpie.
Gross.
I know. And I'm like, it's obviously somebody that knew that I peed in that bathroom because I only pee in one single bathroom because all the other ones are gross and this one is like hidden away somewhere. So it was somebody that knew me,
So, who do you want to work as?
like a job.
Yeah,
Oh, I want to be an oncologist. Do you know what that is?
the doctor that has like that treats cancer.
Yes, exactly.
That's difficult because you're going to have to tell people really bad things.
So, you know what the thing is? I thought about this too, because, like, obviously, if you want to be an oncologist, that's heavy work. But I'm like, I could do it. I could probably do it, because I hate everyone. Like, like, I hate people. So I could just be like, you have cancer, bye. But then I couldn't do it to a child. Like, telling a grown up you have cancer is different from telling a child you have cancer. That's, like, too sad.
The first time that I see someone, I want to be a doctor because I hate people.
It's not that I hate people. Like I love people. And I want to make society better by being a doctor. But I feel like I can disconnect myself from people really easily.
Well, so now that we have that covered, let's go with the music. So, what music instruments do you play?
Oh, officially I play none, but I semi-officially play the piano. I practiced for like 2 years, but then I stopped. But I do want to get back into piano. I also feel like piano is such a basic instrument to play. Like, I'm sorry to all the bitches that play piano, but it's a basic instrument. Like, go play the flute.
Let's now go with celebrities. So, this is something that I did with Zin as well. So, I'm going to tell you a celebrity and you're going to tell me your opinion about them. So,
Okay, I hope that I know them.
The Kardashian family.
Oh, I love them. Cause listen, no, listen, no. Cause yes, they're dumb. But look at Kris Jenner. That bitch turned her average-looking daughters and average-acting daughters, all of them into multimillionaires. Like, I'm sorry. I know we are supposed to hate the Kardashians, but I admire Kris Jenner. Cause like, how these bitches just average, and now they're multimillionaires. I gotta respect the hustle.
The Kim stans are going to eat you alive, you know that?
I mean, listen, I feel like I already have beef with the Barb, so it's fine.
Why? What happened?
No, because Nikki has been really problematic lately. Now listen, I became a Barb during Queen era, during Nikki Hate Train. So I've seen some shit, and I've been through some shit. But the fact is that she's now not only like she's now being actually genuinely problematic and saying actual problematic things and doing problematic things instead of just people assuming. So I'm also kind of like, I love Nikki. I love her music, but I think she's turning into Azalea, where I love her music, but do I love her as a person? No, the Barbs are going to murder me.
How about Africana? Oh, sorry, Ariana Grande.
Africana. Mm,
Well, some memes have her as Asiana.
yeah, true. You know what my whole thing is with Ariane? I feel like she has a great voice, but she's not really for me. She's not really a music artist that I would be like, oh my god, Ariane.
How about Katy Perry?
Oh, Justice for Harleys in Hawaii. Justice for Harleys in Hawaii. It was such a good song, and I do not believe how that bitch didn't top the charts because it's a good song. It's a good song.
I mean, I just think since Witness, she just collapsed. She just never recovered from that.
Yeah, true.
Let's go to Cupcake.
Oh, okay, no, listen, because I've been a slurper since 2016. And my whole thing is that Cupcake is actually a really good lyricist. Like, honestly, City Girls, Via, all these bitches ain't got shit on her, but whatever. I feel like Cupcake gets memed a lot for her like raunchy lyrics, but she actually has like really good pen game. Like I'm talking maybe she could go toe to toe with Azalea. She could go toe to toe with Doja, and I stand by that, and I will stand by that. I have faith in my girl Cupcake, because like you know what the thing is, nobody takes her serious as an artist because she made songs like remind you I'm kind of wet money down my vagina. But when you like listen to like Cupcake album, Audacious album, you
Did you
realize
just
that a
say
lot of her lyrics.
Cupcake?
What?
Did you just say Cupcake?
Yeah, dude, have you not heard Cupcake, the album by Cupcake?
Oh, that was the actual name of the album.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my.
Girl, you gotta do some research. Doja Cat featuring Megan Thee Stallion, because apparently they have a song together, and I've been harassing Doja Cat on Twitter to release it.
Harassing.
Yeah, I've been
If
like,
anything, she doesn't have to release it. It's like her company has to release it, like her brand.
I know, but I want to bully her into releasing "Got Ya Man," which is what it's allegedly called. Listen, I hate to say it because I am a barb, but Cardi B did open the door for a new female rap generation, but not in the way we would think. In the way of Cardi B lowered the standards for female rap to the point where every girl who could rhyme two words together thought that she could be the next female rapper. So it's not like
I
opening the
mean,
door; it's
I
really like
see
lowering
Cardi
the
B
bar.
as like an entertainer, more than like an actual artist. She's really
Yes.
good at entertaining, by the way. It's not that
Yeah,
she has
she's
no
funny.
talent, but she's a mess from every side, more than anybody else.
Yeah. True, true, true.
Did you see how she bragged about robbing someone?
Yeah, and raping men, it's like a thing.
So guys, this is it for today. Thank you, Arishje. Did I say that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you, Arisha, for coming, and see you guys in the next one.